Hi, how's it going? Today we're going to go how to draw Spider-Ham from the Into the Spiderverse. And just Spider-Ham's been a very popular character for years, and I'm going to go over how to draw the line art of Spider-Ham with the new movie coming out of, the new regular Spider-Man movie coming out. So let's get into this. This is a tutorial for beginners, so if you're a beginner, you're in the right spot. Today like I said, we're going to go step by step through this, and it's going to be very easy. That's a big part of it. Tool, I'm going to be using this. This is a Faber-Castell PITT Artist Pen Big Brush, and this is basically a Sharpie, but it's bigger and it doesn't have that horrible smell that Sharpies have. Sharpies tend to have a really toxic smell that I guess is really bad for your brain over the course of years. If you do use a Sharpie, because they're cheaper, much cheaper, then I do recommend that you open a ventilated window. Just kind of keep that open, and that's pretty much it. So let's get started. Oh, this, by the way, if you want to know where I got this, you can get it off Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description if you want. Just let me know. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the kind of head shape of Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham has almost like a Tweety Bird head shape. obvious. Anyways, that's it. That's Spider Ham. I'll draw a line there. That's Spider Ham. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I hope it was easy enough to follow along. If you did like that, I have a 30-minute video on how to draw a cartoon hand. There's shortcuts to drawing a cartoon hand. We talk about overlapping. We talk about the main makeups of a cartoon hand. For example, like the fat pads on the hand and how you how you identify those, or the major ones. And maybe the shapes of the fingers. I go over all that with you in a 30-minute video I have on Gumroad.com. Gumroad is a website that hosts a tremendous amount of videos for artists there, for tutorials, and go check mine out. I'll put the link in the description. And that's pretty much it right now, and I believe it's like $5. It's super inexpensive. So go check that out when you have time, if you are interested in learning how to draw cartoon hands in any position. So that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and I will talk to you guys very soon.